Hi, and welcome to Doodle class. My name is Chelsea, and I'm with the Volusia County Public Library at the Hope Place branch. Today I'm going to teach you a little bit about the art style of Pointillism, and together we'll draw some examples in this style. Pointillism was a style that originated in the 1800s and was an art movement led by Georges Seurat and Paul Signac. You may recognize Georges Seurat's work from this painting, A Sunday on La Grande Chatte. Although these were the primary leaders of this movement, there were also other famous artists that dabbled in this style, such as Van Gogh, Picasso, and Louche. When painting using the pointillist style, small dots of raw color, like straight from the tube, not mixed with other colors, are put together on a painting to form different colors. In some paintings using pointillism, artists will space out the dots, while others will put them so close together they're touching. Despite there being so many dots and different colors, the texture they provoke creates a unity throughout the painting. This same concept goes for monochromatic works of art done in pointillism, which is created by using different pen nibs, which increases and decreases the thickness of the dots. The difference between paintings and monochromatic pen drawings is that in the paintings, different colors are created, whereas in the monochromatic works, more of a value is created, so like shadows and highlights. So if you'd like to get a piece of paper and a pen or a marker, let's draw some examples together. With our first drawing, we're going to start super simple with just a sphere so that I can show you the value in a drawing. If you'd like to take a pencil, you can sketch out just a regular circle, and we'll be erasing these lines later. So now take your marker or pen of choice. I'm just going to use a Sharpie to show you that you can really use anything for this. And we're just going to start dotting. This is going to be our light source over here, and since we're making a sphere, there's going to be a lot of light and dark value. I like to start with the darker value, and we are literally just going to make tiny little dots. Again, your dots can be touching or they can be completely spaced apart. I like mine to be touching because when I do pointillism, that's just how I prefer to make mine. So you can see on the side that's furthest away from my light source, I'm creating a really dark shadow. So as you're getting here to the center where the light source is hitting, you're going to want to make your dots much more spaced apart. So you can see as I'm getting to the central point where my light is hitting, my dots are way further apart than they were down here where I'm trying to create a sense of darkness and shadow. Now that I've got most of my dots here, I'm going to go back and darken some of the parts so that I create more of a spherical shape. Now we've got a sphere, and I'm just going to erase this line so that you can see how round it looks with all these little dots just coming together to form an image. I'm just going to add a couple more in here, and boom, circle. So I've created these shadows down here, and since the light source is coming from up here, you can see that this spot is much lighter than the bottom, and it creates an actual shape out of all these little dots. Now we've got our sphere, we're going to move on to something a little more difficult. So we're going to just make a little teacup. Using a pencil, you could sketch out that shape. Your teacup can look however you want, but I like having a very round bottom. Coming to the top, less round. So now I've got my general shape all sketched out. I can take my pen again and start doing the dots exactly like I did the sphere, showing that our light source is up here, so we'll have a lot darker value on the bottom that gets lighter as you move up. So now we have our cup, let's erase our lines. And once again, these dots, just individual dots, come together to form a full image. That one was a little easier, so now we're going to move on to something a little more difficult. We're just going to do a simple basket of fruit. Since the bowl is on the outside of the fruit, we're going to start sketching the bowl. And now that we have the outline of our bowl, we're going to put our fruits inside. Our fruits are all in the bowl now, so we're going to start going over them with our dots. And there's our completed fruit bowl. Now, once again, we're just going to erase all these pencil lines and see what our final product is. Fill in any extra spaces once that pencil is gone, because sometimes it can be hard to see, what is missing. And there you go. All done, final product. I hope this gave you a good idea of what pointillism is like, and hopefully with these examples that we drew together, you can start to develop your own style. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Volusia Teens Read, and follow us on Instagram at Volusia Reads. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.